Why we all love brownies. Isn't it amazing how a simple square of chocolate can make your day so much better? That's the magic of a brownie. They are just the best treat. Brownies are soft, chewy, and packed with so much chocolatey goodness. They are perfect for any time. You can have one after dinner, you can have one as a snack, you can even have one for breakfast. I won't tell anyone. They are so easy to love because they feel like a warm hug in every single bite. They are a classic comfort food for a reason, you guys. Making brownies at home is even better than buying them. Why? Because your whole house will smell absolutely incredible, like a chocolate factory just opened in your kitchen. It's a fun activity to do by yourself or with your family. Kids love to help mix the batter. It's a great way to make some sweet memories together. Plus, when you make them yourself, you know exactly what goes into them. No weird stuff, just pure, simple ingredients. It's a win-win situation. You get a fun project and a delicious dessert at the end. Think about that perfect brownie moment. It's just out of the oven, still a little warm and gooey. Maybe you add a big scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. The ice cream starts to melt into the warm chocolate. Oh my gosh, is there anything better? Or maybe you like your brownies with a tall, cold glass of milk. It's the perfect partner for all that rich chocolate flavor. No matter how you enjoy them, homemade brownies are a special kind of treat that brings everyone together. So, are you ready to make some magic in your kitchen? It's easier than you think. You don't need to be a fancy baker to whip up a fantastic batch of brownies. With just a few simple ingredients and a little bit of mixing, you'll be on your way to chocolate heaven. We're going to walk through it all together. It's going to be so much fun and so tasty. Let's get our aprons on and get ready to bake something truly delish. You are going to be so proud of what you create. Section 2, your brownie mission, the ingredients list. First things first, let's get all our ingredients ready. This is what we call mise en place in the cooking world. It just means getting everything in its place. It makes baking so much smoother. For our super easy brownies, you will need some all-purpose flour. This is the basic flour you probably already have. You will also need some white sugar to make them sweet. And of course, the star of the show, unsweetened cocoa powder. This gives us that deep, rich chocolate flavor we all crave. Don't forget a little bit of salt to make all the flavors pop. Next up are the wet ingredients. We need some melted butter. Make sure it's unsalted butter so we can control the saltiness. You can melt it in the microwave or in a small pot on the stove. Be careful, it can get hot. We also need a couple of large eggs. The eggs help bind everything together and make the brownies rich and fudgy. They are a super important part of the team. And for that extra yummy flavor, we will add a splash of vanilla extract. Vanilla and chocolate are best friends. Let's talk chocolate. For extra gooey and delicious brownies, we are going to add some chocolate chips. You can use semi-sweet chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips, or even dark chocolate chips. It's totally up to you. This is your brownie adventure, so you get to choose. You can even mix different kinds together if you feel like it. A handful of these stirred into the batter will create little pockets of melted chocolate throughout your brownies. It's a game changer. Trust me on this one. It makes them extra special. So let's do a quick checklist. Do you have your flour, sugar, cocoa powder, and salt? Check. How about your melted butter, eggs, and vanilla extract? Check. And finally, your delicious chocolate chips? Perfect. That's it. See? The list is pretty simple. Most of these things might already be hiding in your pantry. Having everything measured and ready to go will make the whole process feel like a breeze. Now we are all set for the fun part, mixing it all together. Section 3. Let's get baking, the step-by-step guide. Okay, bakers, it's go time. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 175 degrees Celsius. While the oven is getting nice and hot, let's prepare our baking pan. You'll need an 8 by 8 inch square pan. To stop the brownies from sticking, you can grease the pan with a little butter. Or, my favorite trick, line the pan with parchment paper. Leave a little extra paper hanging over the sides. This will make it super easy to lift the brownies out of the pan later. No mess, no fuss. Now, let's mix our batter. In a large bowl, whisk together the melted butter and the sugar. Mix them until they are well combined. Then, crack in your eggs, one at a time, and add the vanilla extract. Whisk it all together until the mixture is smooth and looks a little lighter in color. This step is important because it adds air to the batter, which helps make the brownies light and fudgy at the same time. It's like a little science experiment that tastes delicious. Keep whisking for a minute or two. In a separate, smaller bowl, it's time for the dry ingredients. Whisk together the flour, cocoa powder, and salt. Mixing them first helps make sure everything is evenly distributed. We don't want a clump of salt in one bite. Now gently add this dry mixture to your wet ingredients in the big bowl. Use a spatula to fold everything together. Be careful not to overmix. Just mix until you don't see any more dry flour. Overmixing can make your brownies tough, and we want them to be soft and tender. The best part is last. Gently fold in your chocolate chips. You can also add other fun things here, like chopped nuts if you like. Once everything is mixed, pour the beautiful glossy batter into your prepared baking pan. Use your spatula to spread it out evenly so it bakes perfectly. Now pop it into your preheated oven. Let it bake for about 25 to 30 minutes. You'll know it's done when a toothpick inserted into the center comes out with a few moist crumbs on it but not wet batter. Section 4. Pro tips for extra delish brownies. Want to take your brownies from great to oh my gosh, these are amazing? I've got a few simple tricks for you. First, don't overbake them. This is the #1 rule for fudgy brownies. It's always better to take them out a minute early than a minute late. They will continue to cook a little bit in the hot pan after you take them out of the oven. A slightly underbaked center is the secret to getting that perfect gooey texture that everyone loves. Remember the toothpick trick we talked about? Here's a little secret from my kitchen to yours. Right after you take the brownies out of the oven while they are still hot, sprinkle a few more chocolate chips on top. Just let them sit there for a few minutes. They will get all melty and wonderful. Then you can use a spatula to spread the melted chocolate over the top like a simple frosting. It creates an extra layer of chocolatey goodness that is just irresistible. It looks so pretty too. It's an easy way to make them look extra fancy. Patience is a virtue, especially with brownies. I know it's so tempting to cut into them right away. The smell is probably driving you crazy, but you have to let them cool completely in the pan before you cut them. If you try to cut them while they're warm, they might fall apart and be a gooey mess. Letting them cool helps them set up properly. This will give you those nice, clean, beautiful squares. You can even pop the pan in the fridge for 30 minutes to speed things up a bit. Finally, have fun with it. Once your brownies are cooled and cut, it's time to enjoy your hard work. You made these from scratch. Serve them just as they are, or get creative. A scoop of ice cream is a classic choice. A drizzle of caramel or chocolate sauce is also fantastic. You can even crumble them over yogurt for a fun breakfast treat. The best part about homemade brownies is sharing them with people you love. So gather your friends and family and enjoy every single delicious chocolatey bite. You earned it.